Hey, Balfour. We're finally doing Soulframe. And this is where I press the button and have the screen go black because for some reason it won't want to capture. Hide that. And I press this and it doesn't like being captured. Oh no, there we go. Is that coming through the game or is that the dickhead's outside? Because we do have a dickhead problem here. It doesn't say what the control of the sparrow is. Great. Now, I have no idea what I'm doing. I played a little bit of this. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. There we go. Stupid bloody, Discord, not Discord, mobile, stream manager. Maybe later? Let's weapon out. Jump back. Oh, there we go. Sparrow. I picked Spirit. Into the Nightfold. Yep, maybe later. I was trying to test this and it's like, no, cutscenes. Cutscenes and make your character before you can actually do anything. But yeah, I haven't played since they announced they weren't going to reset progress again. But yeah, jump, evade. But yeah, I'm excited. I enjoyed playing the little bit of it that I did before. That's okay. So this is my guy, generic Mr. Soulframe. No idea what any of this means. I can never remember. Elder Bloom, Mr. Johnson. Yes, I know that Flock is burbs. John Soulframe here. Combat, body. But yeah, so I've got burbs, healing, and stone. And nothing to do on there. I would like it to explain a bit better, but again, early access. Not even early access. And no other moats. But yeah, I don't mind the staff from what I've seen of it. And I like that they're trying different things. They didn't just make this Deviri. If that makes any sense. And it is a very beautiful game. Oh, look, people to murder. Chase me, motherfuckers. I'm probably not gonna, like, grind this for a while. I'm probably just going to faff around like a dickhead on stream. Yep, so that doesn't break. Okay. I'm used to everything breaking in Warframe. Fragment, okay. No fucking clue what that is. Good old hanging tree, let's go. It's like charging. You get little leaf ears, okay. Okay, we have a tree. I'm trying to work out how to do stuff. Okay. That's the healing thing. And the other two are locked. I'm definitely enjoying this more than the sword that I had when I did this when I played previously. Fuck you! The combat is much better than it was. I think, again, the addition of saves has probably helped that. I'm just following my burb, though. But yeah, nothing much happening today. Still...
Ashes in the sky. It is hopeless, little one. Hopeless.
It does feel very Monster Hunter, but also not. Monster Hunter, you're not really fighting the little guys too much. They're just sort of there. Oh. What's up, buddy? I'm gonna wave me stick at ya. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I can tell that they had this idea when they were doing Deviri. And they had to scale. Yeah, they've clearly had this idea and then decided, no, we'll make it its own thing.
What soulless thing says a word to touch?
Comes fast in the cure, lest you breathe the gross smoke.
We'll see. Like, I'm absolutely in love with this. It's why I've come back to it before it's actually out. I'm not aware of how much is actually in the game yet. Oh, hello. Don't throw nature at me, bitch. Like, for a free-to-play, holy fuck. I know they haven't put the monetization stuff in, and knowing DE, it's probably just going to be cosmetic shit. But for a free-to-play, to this level... That's where I just was. Oh, where does the bird want me? I think this is where I got to initially. And I'm just like, I'm just going to put this down so I don't just wear myself out on it. I ran around for like 3 hours and then just went, yep. That's all the Soulframe I need. Ooh, yoink. Let it mature, savor it.
By the Mother's Divine, and Umbo, the old have burned the great Pensieve's archive. Now words live on in smoke.
So is the baby an accessory or is the baby part of him?
Might do something about it. What do you say?
Probably need to turn the audio up. I had it down initially, but... Can I... take that? Nope, you're just gonna hold your hand out. Vector's quill. I have no fucking clue. Nope, I can hear angry shouting. Yeah, block when I'm not shooting you. That's a great thing to do. Yeah, bird, I didn't see you. Where the... Oh, there we go. I remember the bird being fucking irritating to follow. And I believe they did write in the patch notes about fixing it. But yeah, the thing that's throwing me is this is normally the power button. So having it as this is throwing me off. Yeah, it's saying this way. And then it disappears. Is it on the rock? Or is the bird just being a cunt? The bird is just being a cunt. Oh no. There we go. No. Get natured, bitch. There you go.
Morlik, the bicameron. My folded spine and sacred bind, my will is signed to you. Cold in blood and sin.
Okay, cool. Okay, got a bow. I still like my stick. I do enjoy a good angry stick. There's nothing quite like killing someone by waving a stick at them. Hey, buddy. Oh, hello. Yeah, they just take it like a champ. Good on them. Oh, these just villager guys, okay. You're not concerned that a random guy with a weird arm just murdered a bunch of soldiers? Bird is not sure, okay. Okay, so we have an axe and we have a bow. I'm staying with the stick. Oh, there's a lot more pacts now. Okay. Because there was only 2 when I played initially. I know they split one of them. Ooh. What's it doing? I'm pretty shit at like timed guards and that, but we'll figure it out. We'll stick with spirit for now. Can just do no pants. Yeah, there's a weird guy running around with no pants. He's waving a stick at people. Can you send someone? This is all some methy just running around pretending they've got the power of God and nature on their side. And they're just sleeping on the grass and going, I'm communing with the spirits. My ancestors.
So many genius works left half-written. There is no future for a pastless people, Envoy. Our minds and shelves emptied. Yes.
That baby's like
It
a fucking
seems time
parrot
at last
on his
to
shoulder.
finish my book. But what title is worthy of the Orem Canus seal?
Oh, okay. I remember something about once you learn, like, words, the weird text sort of turns into English and shit. Which is quite interesting.
Carlisle is a vision this time of year. Mind the Odin sludge.
I remember Giant Doggo. I don't see Giant Doggo anywhere. Okay. That baby kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Burrow. Ah. Oh, I feel bad for that guy. But yeah, I remember a giant wolf. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that when I was playing the beta. I think it was like a guide or something. I mustn't have done the quest or whatever. Oh, we have a murder target? Oh no.
By Odin reign, this beast we claim.
Okay, that needs to fucking die.
Yes, their meaning like a river, curving beyond sight. Yes, that is a good title.
Verb. I'm looking down here. Fuck the bird. We're playing fucking Zelda now. Again, that's just the dungeon loading. And it's completely expected because my bloody CPU's fucked. Apparently, Wilds kinda got patched, so who knows, I might go back to that, but everyone's way too far ahead of me anyway to really do much. Oh, there's no swimming. Here's the thing, as long as the dungeon fucking loads. Like, shit like that stuff that you fix, like, at, like, launch. Is that it? Is that all that's in here, aside from a flooded, door? Do I shoot this? Hey. Nope. I just remember it being really janky with, having to, like, suck up essence and that to fuel attacks. And it looks like they got rid of that, which is very good. A weapon throw. How do I weapon throw? Nope, that doesn't do it. How do you do it on keyboard? Or is it not on staves? Good. Now I'm like snapping my hand with that. How fun. I'm literally stuck at a door. Can I bamf? Yep. Oh, okay. Not really what I want. At least you can dip out at any time. It's not like you have to finish the mission or anything. That's blocking. There we go. Now it's stuck in the thing. And now it's not. Yeah, weapon throw's not really doing anything here. Or do I throw it at this bit? Get my stick back. Villain hitting the right target. Okay. We'll get the sword back. There has to be a way to have two equipped. There must be. Maybe tone down the spoilers a bit. I didn't... Okay, next patch. Good to know. Because doing puzzles like this is a bit shit when it's... Yeah, there's no barrels up here. Yeah, barrels have crafting supplies. That's not what I'm after. I was gonna break all the barrels on the way out. Give me a bit to be angry at the puzzle. She said weapon throw and a particular spot, and I'm trying all the particular spots. Yeah, fuck it. What do I have to hit? Move the crane, yep. That's kinda shitty. Now it's not. There we go. Yeah, so I've got a real problem with puzzles where it's just like not fucking obvious what you're meant to do. Like if they had a door with you doing that initially, telling you, hey, this is what you can do. But not like that. Not hiding it like that. That's really shit. Like, I get I'm probably not meant to go straight to this one. Oh, rabbit. Aww. It's not a real rabbit. It's not tearing up that fucking bedspread and pissing everywhere. Yeah, if in this previous room there was like a crane door. Yeah, they can worry about it after the structure, but it's still a bit frustrating. Like, even just this door having a thing you spear to it or something. So I think I went here initially. Yeah. That reminds me, I have to play Moria again. They're apparently adding new shit to Moria. Fuck you. Oh, hello. Yep, enjoy your work, Balfour. I'm guessing those cookies are going to make you just as baked. Mushroom? Hello, big guy. Oh, you're a real problem, aren't you? How do those stalkers keep finding you is my question. Come on, buddy. You gonna do anything to stop this? That's fucked. Like here's the thing. If you were assigned female or feminine, I'd be like, oh yeah, sure. But you're not. There's just weirdos that are stalking you. Like, I'm not particularly feminine and I get weirdos. And you're like the Pied Piper for weirdos. To be fair, walking backwards and shooting's my main strategy in a lot of these kinds of games. Or getting to an area where I can poke. Fuck that guy. Still, at what point do you look at what you're doing, corrupting nature and all that shit, only to have, like, nature shit come back and say stop that? And just go, I'm just gonna fuck off from this. I'm not touching this shit anymore. You know what? Go have your black sludge monsters. Is it J.K. Rowling? I'm just going to be over here waving me stick. At least I'm getting resources and there's decent level enemies, so shit's getting leveled. I like there's an interact button, but yeah. Fucking ladders. Oh, cool. Okay, that just sends me outside. Oh, I hear dickheads. Oh, hello. Bye. But yeah, at what point do you see your boss doing bloody shadow magic and go, yeah, I'm on the right side? This is totally going to go well for me. There's totally not, like, weird nature monsters that are going to tear my guts out. That's called Australia. At what point do you think that's a good idea? We are getting lots of resources though, I don't know what they're for, but we're getting them. And I'm throwing a lot of resources into the hole in the middle of the place. No, can't hit it from here. I'm hearing angry noises. Ah, fuck you. Okay, so it's like shit you can throw on them. Oh, do we have a mirror puzzle? I think we have a mirror puzzle. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm down here now. See, here's the thing. One of us has to move.
No refuge from Simon's Sky King.
Bone to soil,
Alright. Where's your friend? There he is. And there he goes. Nope, can't smash that. So we have a mirror puzzle. Oh, right there. Help! 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 Hey, DE! Help! I'm going to just... Hold on. Oh, it's... Oh dear. There's probably an unstuck, but... Yeah. This is essentially built on warframe. Nope, I am still stuck. That was fun. I'm just gonna stand still and just keep spamming unstuck. I'm not gonna auto-generate portrait clips. Yeah, so I've already balked it. That's lovely. Well, it's not like I can do much else. I'm kind of impaled. See if I can unwedge myself by just mashing. Because the prompt's gone away as well. The second Balfour leaves. Come on. Can I do anything to, you know... Nope. Well, this is fun. No, I haven't. No, I have not. Am I gonna have to log out? Actually, you know what I can do? It puts me in the same spot. Okay. I've got little friends. If you want to see crazier, I'm stuck. I might have to relog the game, but we'll see what happens. I think if I log out, it's just going to put me back here. It is in beta, and I have taken a clip, but I moved the thing for the puzzle, and it just impaled me here. An hour in. So, Worm, if you don't know what this is, the Warframe devs essentially made... Yep, I've been imprisoned by the mold. Made a Souls-like, which is essentially Nature Twinks fighting against J.K. Rowling's mold army. So, yeah, I'm kind of stuck, though. And I've tried unstuck. I know that's not what it is, but that's essentially what it is. We're Nature Twinks fighting J.K. Rowling's mold army as it seeks to corrupt everything. And I have a big stick, and I've been killing soldiers. I'm just impaled on this. And I can go into my tent where there's little guys down here and a rabbit. And the second I come back, I'm still impaled on the stick. So yeah, we're kind of, this is where we're at. Do I want to relog the game or not? Let's just bring me back here. But yeah, this is how you do all your gear and that. So you're not just going to get ambushed by a motherfucker while you're trying on gear. Yep, so we're in the water world. Unfortunately, I can't say try this yourself because it's closed beta. But yeah, it is very much in closed beta. The second I press this, I'm back on the rod. Can I... But it's going to be free to play. It's by the same devs and studio as Warframe. They've apparently been working on it since Deviri. I'm getting more impaled as I do this. Look. I wonder if I can burst out this way. Well, my little bird friend, actually, my little bird friend guided me just past here. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going in the dungeon. And yeah, now I'm impaled on this. And I try it unstuck again, see if it just nudges me. It nudged me a bit. But not anywhere useful. Oh yeah, the burb shows you where to go. Yeah, I'm stuck in a different spot now, so hopefully, if we sit here for an hour, slowly unsticking ourselves, we might work our way off this puzzle piece. I really hope one of the devs, even though they're Canada-based and they're probably all asleep, is seeing this and goes, yep, that's on the list to fix. I took a clip of when it happened. So, we haven't been here that long. Well, let me unstuck. I know why this has happened, because it used the same engine as Warframe, and there's not really room elements like this in Warframe. Like, you're not moving things like this that just stick in place. Oh, and the ad's starting soon. Wonderful. It is very pretty when it wants to be, and when you're not impaled rather iffingly on a terrain object. They have a Discord. I'm just going to see if there's a bug reporting thing. Just reset. I'm literally posting this now. It is very pretty. It's very a lot of things, but it's also very not finished. Clips. But yeah, I played it in much earlier access than this. Yep, there's me getting impaled. Help? Yep. I don't want to moderate it, I want to share it. Copy link. Suspicious average. Whatever the fuck that is. I'll paste the clip here. Because we're talking about it, I might as well at least... I like to paste the link to what I'm actually talking about. But yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, might as well while we wait for Unstuck to come off cooldown. Nope. we're still on it. What would you call this thing? Mirror thing. They did lift the streaming restriction on this. That was the other reason I'm streaming it. Initially they had a streaming restriction on it. They're just like, hey, play it, test it. Again, if you were big into Warframe. Shift me off. I might do some Warframe later. Warframe's quite fun. I highly recommend it if you're into... If it looks like something you're into. This is a lot slower than Warframe is. I think it's a general issue. I'd call that a general issue. Who knows? We might get a dev in chat while I'm still stuck. Let's try it again. But yeah, unstuck sort of jitters you to the side a bit, but it's not really helping. So what have you done today? Because all I know is I'm stuck in there. I'm gonna be stuck for a very long time. Yes, multiple times, Balfour. Look at the clip. I have used unstuck multiple times, Balfour. Multiple times. Close the game and open it back up. I thought so. I'm just going to put the BRB screen up, so... Hopefully, we don't see anything you shouldn't. Now, how does it let us exit? Oh yeah, it's not hard to get absolute dogshit Isaac runs. I think if you looked at my Isaac screen, it was on like -100. Exit the game. Relaunch Soulframe. Soulframe is already running. I just quit Soulframe. This is going to be one of those nights. I think because I did a lot of restarts. Yeah, and Lost. I think I was playing Lost for a bit before I took a break. This doesn't have the auto login like Warframe does. I think my best streak was like 6, but I was being a smartass and just going for Satan or something repeatedly. Okay. Mr. Soulframe is standing up. It froze when I tabbed out. That's lovely. Okay, so it just puts me back here. Everything's looking quite green. I don't think anyone's actually good at Isaac. It's just re-rolling until you get a run that's not dog shit. Colours are right there. There we go. There's always going to be rooms. The room that gets me is when you get like a cupboard with hosts. Anything you have to really have the evade distance for. Oh, got a new ability. Sweet. Yeah, hey look, it's J.K. Rowling. Oh, Balfour, this game is officially Nature Twinks rebelling against J.K. Rowling's evil spew. No idea what this is. Do I hit it? Nope. There we go.
History's envoy. Well found.
Like, I try not to give her that much thought, but she's just fucking everywhere. Oh, doggo. Hey, doggo. Go to sleep, doggo. Oh, the doggo just runs away. You don't kill the doggo. I don't wish ill upon her, I just wish that she fucks off. Like, this is something that I need to make really clear. The only person I actually wish ill on is Trumpy. That I do wish that he disappears. I don't care how. I just wish that he does. For JK, she obviously needs some kind of, at least a friend who's going to say, hey, that's fucked. Like, I don't actually wish physical harm upon her.
Sinecure, mercenaries of the sign not above.
Yeah, they look strong. I'm going to go back to the cave I was in.
One need only look skyward.
I'd like her to shut up. I'd like her to stop spending her money on this fucking crusade. Fun fact, she's actually withdrawn money from the anti-domestic violence charity she was supporting to put it towards the evil turf stuff. Trump's a figurehead, but he's a figurehead that pisses me off. If that makes sense. I know there's worse shit out there. But he's kind of the icon of everything being shit at the moment. And he's kind of rallied dickheads around him. Ow. So they're little explodey cunts. Yeah. Trump is essentially the face. And it is not really a bad thing to want that face to be fucking demolished. I just love how a first-time chatter comes out of nowhere to bloody... when we're discussing our dislike for a man. Is Peter Terrell the one who's bloody trying to collect everyone's personal data? That cunt? There's a lot of these cunts out there. That's alright. Oh, but you need to fucking go. But yeah, a lot of those evil billionaire CEOs, they need to just fucking stop as well, but Trump's the figurehead that that a lot of, particularly out here, a lot of dickheads are rallying behind. And I think they'll just... Some will come to their fucking senses after he's in the ground. Yeah. I was thinking of Planeter. That's the same dickhead I'm thinking of. Looks like Lex Luthor, if I recall correctly. Looks like every single skinny white guy that they caught on to catch a predator. Oh, they're big ones, okay. Right, going this way. Yeah, I know Trump's just a figurehead, and I know another dickhead's gonna take his place, but so many dickheads out here, Aussie by the way, have just rallied around Trump as essentially this deity. Oh, little beavers. And yeah, that's the issue out here. Funnier news, I talked about that Sov set that shot a couple of cops and is now missing. They still haven't found him. And they're currently predicting that there's like a Sovsit network hiding him or something. And someone got arrested at an anti-immigration rally holding up a banner of him. Because spoiler warning, we don't have free speech in this country. And people are dickheads. Let me put this bluntly. I'm trans. I understand hate. I understand that I could just walk down the street and someone would just king hit me because of what I am. I understand that perfectly well. I understand that big long scar across my chest is going to make people want to harass me, even though they can't see my scar. Oh. Because fun fact, J.K. Rowling has just of a hate boner for trans men as she does trans women. Because J.K. Rowling's a breeder. So if you are a white woman and you do not spend your time producing children, you're a wrong'un in J.K.'s eyes. Ow. Fucked. Get fucked. Birds. Ow. Ow. Have birds. We're seeing a lot of them because we have Labour in power. Oh yeah, I love my big stick. My big stick's doing big stick things. It's wonderful. I don't think that's the case. J.K. Rowling has a lot of money. And she's using that money to keep on with this crusade. I think it's more of a pear than an avocado. Nope, that doesn't do anything. That's the problem. She's literally using... Oh, I need to. Again, since reset, I've only been playing for an hour and a half. Here's the thing that I understand as being an actual trans person. It's basically okay. So it's a more fun stick to play with. The thing that I don't get with J.K. Rowling is she really likes going after that button.
Here, more memories unforgotten.
Yeah, but I'm not spending insane amounts of money on villainizing a group of people. Keep in mind on Asexual Day of Awareness, she straight up said that aces weren't valid or whatever she said. I know she's just going to keep trying to get attention. But can she get attention by not being a vile piece of shit? Like, that would be nice. And here's the problem. When it comes to children's books, there's not actually that many that will grow with the child's reading level. Although I think a lot of that was some editor just thinking that would be a fun idea. I actually think a lot of what makes the Harry Potter books actually good was probably an editor. Oh, hello. Like, I reckon some editors come along and said, hey, instead of this racially insensitive portrayal of someone, how about we just do this instead? Because the actual Harry Potter books, the world's like unreasonably hateful towards certain things and just really ignorant of just other shit. Yeah, I don't actually own it. Like, I own a lot of books. I don't own a copy of Harry Potter. No, we're back at that tower. We don't need that tower. Idolac is in the stick. Again, I don't have it unlocked.
Drop it. Good mode.
Like, she's the topic of conversation because she puts herself in that position. And as much as I don't want to make every stream about, hey, J.K. Rowling's a piece of shit, J.K. Rowling being a piece of shit is a constant. And memeing on J.K. Rowling is pretty funny. My advice, if you really want Harry Potter related stuff, there's a lot of Harry Potter inspired stuff. There's also a lot of secondhand shit. So if your kid really wants a Harry Potter robe, there are so many of them secondhand. Yeah, secondhand, that's what I'm saying. Secondhand, third party. You can just go to bloody Kmart and buy a shitty black bloody dressing gown and hem it. Like, it's not that difficult. You can't really do Death of the Artist if the artist is still actively using the property to spread hate. Like, you can't really call Death of the Artist on that. Like, if she wasn't directly bankrolling that shit. No, Death of the Artist... Yeah, no, Death of the Artist is... You ignore the artist's, like, words on a piece of media. Usually because the artist is a piece of shit. Lovecraft is a prime example. Not just because the artist is a piece of shit, but you're ignoring the... Yeah. You're separating art from artist, basically. Sorry, I lose a little bit when I'm trying to play and pay attention to chat. It's kind of hard to be deep and philosophical when you're trying to pay attention to shit coming at you. Yes, life and interactions should be separated from the interpretation of their work. But when the artist is, like, directly using the work to spread hate, or bigotry, or so much other bad shit, I'll let you know. Right now, again, I'm only 2 hours in. I'm just faffing around like a dickhead. Probably going to swap to Warframe once I probably won't get everything done tonight, but if I get a bit over it, I might just go Warframe for a bit. Oh, hello. Ow. You can read secondhand as much as you want. Like, I'm fine with that.
Kill it twice.
Like, I'm not gonna fault people who still like Harry Potter. I'm not gonna fault people
Call not the dead, Gruel.
for saying that they used to like it as a kid or they read it as a kid, because everyone fucking did. But just don't give it any oxygen, any of the new shit. I was talking about it with someone and they're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna pirate the series. Yeah, I've been doing that, like I said, Snake. I'm sort of just feeling my way through. I've been doing it when I see them. I'll ask you if I need if I need help. It would be nice to know how many people are getting ads though. So I've noticed a lot of the ads are very much not interrupting stream anymore, which is good. But damn it. Okay, so the enemies can't track you, that's nice. Yeah. See, I find that interesting because here's the thing. I would definitely have more shorter ad breaks more often if that was the case. But the reason why I do longer breaks less often is to stop that interruption. That's just a thing there. I've read bits and pieces of Lovecraft. Oh, sure. Moderately useless facts are fine. Just no spoilers. Yep, have a great day, Fakist. Yes, I believe I unlocked that. Oh, thank you for that follow, Fakist. But yeah, I believe I unlocked a thing for parrying spells, which sort of implies you can parry arrows. I always fuck up the timing on parries anyway, so I never do it. Okay, there's a tower that has nothing on it. Let's actually go to what the bird was showing us. Actually, if I can put some points in. We've heard the explosive arrow attack is technically... That's nifty. Keep in mind, I'm not a Souls player. I've never actually played a Souls game. But I have played a lot of Monster Hunter. So I'm definitely one of those people who've come from Monster Hunter. No idea what the difference is. So I'll just plonk it in spirit. Speed and standing still. Yeah, sure. I love those so much. Oh, there's another rabbit. I can't wait for when this comes out. All those dickhead farming guilds that are in Warframe trying to move on to this and then complaining that it doesn't play like Warframe or some bullshit like that. Or trying to like implement the same meta bullshit. And everyone just saying, bitch, it's single player mostly. Yes, I did hear about that. I can't remember when I played last, because I played it like was it 5 or 6? Because I wasn't in the first wave, but I was definitely in before the everything got reset. P6, thank you, Balfour. So I think we got it at the same time, didn't we? Yes, that's the other reason why I went back to this. I'm someone who... How the fuck do I do that? By hitting it? Yeah, I'm someone who will play stuff for a little bit that's in early access or betas and whatnot, and just leave it for a while because I get burnt out so easily. Oh. I love these little guys.
We waited to get that out for days. You here looking for that monstered up stag, I bet?
I love them.
Oh, nothing really. Just how it lives in a secrecy glade hidden by
Yep.
ancient magics, and how to find said secrecy glade and disenchant said ancient magic.
I assume that's where I was before, but...
I'm an open scroll. Take... Ah, damn. I thought that was gonna be a good one, that was. Ah. Your problem is from the ground. The glade's all puckered up. You need the right totem to tickle it open. Lucky for you, I've got one stashed down in Durmac. Simple as you going down there and fetching it. Look around here. These sludge slingers can't stand the sight of something wild. I don't like.
But yeah, Fakus now is now technically my 200th follower, so wonderful.
Need these sludge spewers to get gone. Can't get a breath in edgewise.
I know that feeling. There's so many dickheads who smoke around here.
One of those talky ode things on the patch. My treat.
Get down there in a bit.
Lord Synod, the great stag will be yours come moonrise. You may send your collector.
Oh, I do too. It fucking sucks. My problem isn't that they're smoking outside. My problem is they're smoking, like, outside the fucking pharmacy. Or in the train tunnels. Where it says, please don't smoke. It's just entitlement, pure and simple. And you tell them to stop and it's like you've strangled their firstborn fucking child. Oh, this is something I wanted to do. I wanted to get my decent lens and everything out for it. I want to do like a series of photos of people smoking in front of hospitals. Preferably like them leaning on the hospital sign. Like that would be something that I would put together. Telephoto lens, because if you get anywhere near them, they'll have a hissy fit like a fucking child. My personal least favourite. They take that last exhale when they get on the fucking train. They fucking fumigate the train. Not so much a collage of shame, just a... What the fuck are you thinking collage? And you'll get people who are just like, oh, you shouldn't do that. They're probably poor innocent people that are just trying to smoke. Yeah, in front of a hospital. It's that thing that you should build instead of building fucking underground tunnels everywhere.
The old traps, sharp as ever.
Oh, this is the one telling me how the traps work. We have them too. It's called the Liberal Party Building Project. That's the only infrastructure they fucking build. Like, people have been complaining out here. Oh, you can't blame the previous government for everything. It's been 15 years. They steered this place so wrong. Like, running a country or running a state is like steering an oil tanker. It has taken 15 years for us to get almost back on course. Let alone moving forward. To put in perspective, ScoMo, when he was in power, he did the country equivalent of making it do a barrel roll. Yeah. And people are complaining that it's taken so long for the new metro stations to open up in the city. My personal favourite complaint is the people saying, oh, the trains are too high, the trains are too high. When they're empty. An empty train is going to be higher off the ground because there's no weight in it. And that's why you have to be really careful off-peak getting on and off trains, because there's always going to be a fucking step. Because there's not 200 odd people on the train. My personal least favourite, and this was when I was a kid. I was 17, and this really creepy guy blocks me in. And he's like, oh, how old are you? And I said 14. As a, hey, maybe fuck off from the kid. Nope, he continued. See, people say Deadly Spiderland, and I'm just like, ha ha ha. There's worse shit than the spiders. There's worse shit. Have you seen how big kangaroos are? And that they're fucking jacked? Like, kangaroos are just hench. Oh, you're thinking of Gimpy Gimpy. That's up in Queensland. There's a lot of weird shit up there. I'm down in Victoria, so... Yoink. Oh. Oh, there you are. Bye. So... Oh, hello. So Gimpy Gimpy is like stinging nettles on bloody steroids. Fortunately, it is on the other side of the country to me. Yes, they are bouncy deer. Honestly, if you're going anywhere in Australia, I would recommend Melbourne. It is pretty much an city. Roid rabbits, kind of. Like a lot of herbivores, though, if you fuck with them, they will just die of a heart attack, which sucks. Here's something a lot of people don't know about roos. They really like to jump in front of cars. Like, they'll be hopping alongside the road, and then they'll just make a 90-degree turn in front of a car. Usually at dusk. And because they're so tall and skinny, they go straight into the windshield. You can own a gun. It's just really restricted. Common sense gun laws. Here's the thing, unlike the States, there's not really that much that will kill you outright. So, we don't have, like, mountain lions, we don't have, bears, and a lot of the stuff that can kill you, you can probably kill yourself with a big stick. It's more, hey, maybe don't walk around barefoot in the long grass. Maybe don't play with the cool looking snake. We have drop bears, but again, just don't go near trees. Unprepared. But we don't have anything that you'll just be walking along and it just fucks you up unprovoked. Like, that's why that sov sit in the bush is slowly starving and dying from the cold, if he is still in the bush. Like, he's not going to be torn apart by bears or anything. Yeah, they're called black bears, but we don't have that. We have koalas. We have their angrier cousins. And a lot of the stuff that you see in here, like Tassie devils and that. How big do you think a Tassie devil is? How dangerous do you think a Tasmanian devil is? If you do come across one in Tasmania, that is not my state. They're about the size of a small cat. And they'll probably just run away if they see you. No, they are nowhere near as dangerous as a mountain lion. In fact, we don't have anything that just decides to fuck you up randomly like a mountain lion. I mean, there's been like people's trail cams catching what looks like mountain lions, but no one's found any. It's probably a really drunk furry. Oh, we sent America very flammable trees. So some idiot thought it would be a good idea to plant eucalyptus trees in California. No. Look them up. They are quite cute, but the sound they make is horrific. The sound is horrific. But yeah, it's more likely going to be snakes or spiders that fuck you up. And that's only because you're an idiot. Or a child. Children get fucked up by snakes and spiders a lot. We do have wild pigs. If you want to make a lot of money, hunting wild pigs in Queensland is a way to do it.
Synod's collector is dispatched. Scour every yard of that tomb and prepare for him a tribute. These histories must burn, or more ghouls will come.
Fuck is that? Is this a guy that I need to beat the shit out of? Because I'll beat the shit out of him. Yeah, northern states here. They're a huge issue. They're not quite light machine gun bad, but they're hunted the way a lot of things are hunted here. Which always freaks people out, but it's fucking hilarious. It is sniper rifle via helicopter. And they'll have like a chase car on the ground to pick them up. They do the same with roos for roo meat. Yeah, that's how they do it. Why put people in danger? But yeah, a lot of hunting, commercial hunting here is done sniper rifle via helicopter via sniper rifle. So you get a good marksman, you put him in a helicopter, and you get a couple of people in a car to go on the ground. That's how it works. Well, they're doing things like baiting and catching them in cages. Because they can actually be butchered. Here's the thing, roo meat's delicious. And the only reason the lobby groups are trying to ban it stateside is because it's much better for you than beef. It's much better for the environment, it's much nicer. Roos aren't invasive, but yeah, pigs are. Yep, where is this leading me? I recommend Roo. I will always recommend Roo to people. Why is it leading me out? Haven't had bison. I haven't had venison either. Roo's very lean, but it's also very high in iron. Roo's a bit different. I've heard it's a lot like venison. I haven't had venison myself. I think I had something venison and didn't like it. That's why I haven't had any more of it. People keep telling me to try venison, but I'm not a game meat person usually. Roo tastes a little gamey, but you kind of put up with that for like it being just really good for your meat. But yeah, you just get these dickheads, they're just like, oh, it's a national symbol, you shouldn't be eating it. Well, there's fucking heaps of them. Like, heaps and heaps of them. Where is this leading me? Like red kangaroos, the ones that are usually hunted for meat. There's an overpopulation of them. They will straight up eat themselves out of house and home, unless they've shot from a helicopter. Oh, there it is. Well, being right trigger. Okay. I don't know if that counts as throwing weapon, but okay. Oh, it's cruel. No. If it's not killed in one shot, it's not for human food. And that shot has to be through the head. If it's not, it becomes dog food. Meaning the person with the gun gets paid an awful lot less. This is leading me in circles. A lot of calories in meat comes from the fat, and roux meat's pretty lean, so much lower calorie. But roux is incredibly dense with iron. Also, fun fact about roux, they don't produce as much methane as cows do. Per kilo of meat, much less methane. I love their little shuffle. again, I don't know how much in comparison. I think Rue's up there with double. If you can get it where you are, try it. Well, a prompt came up for a fraction of a second. There we go. Again, I've tried it and not liked it. If I recall, if what I'm thinking of was venison. So I tried a lot of things when I turned 18. I just bought like little bits of things when I moved out. And a lot of it I didn't like. Same with duck. I didn't like duck either. But again, a lot of it could just be how it was prepared. So that's the other thing as well. And here's the problem. It's really hard to discuss, like, game meats and that without dickhead bloody far right. Oh, we need more guns! I should have the right to go hunting. No. No, you shouldn't. Just... those dickheads are just insufferable. But then you've got the other side that is just like, we shouldn't hurt innocent creatures. Oh well. Yeah, well, they're gonna all die anyway. Oh, but let's do it in a way that's not cruel. How the fuck do you think we're gonna do it? Oh, yeah. And here's the other thing, though. Individual animals, sometimes they're just fucked as well. If you can't tell, I hate the far left as much as I hate the far right. And what a lot of people don't know is TERF started off as far left lesbians. I'm not quite libertarian. Libertarians tend to be very... at least the ones out here tend to just be very... ignorant of what it is. Like, political literacy's at an all-time low. There's a lot of people out here who fashion themselves to be communist, when what they're saying is just socialism. Yes. Yes. That word was used a lot when I was growing up, and I've actually consciously tried to stop saying it because it is a slur. It is an ableist slur. The problem, again, there's a lot of people on the far left, because I'm in Melbourne, Greens HQ, and they won like 1 seat last election. And they're all coping and seething. It's great to see. But the Greens started as a left-leaning, environment-focused political party, but now they've gone far left. Far left wannabe tankies. I say wannabe because most of the people I've seen talking about how the Greens are from like an inside perspective. Okay. Whatever the fuck that did. Literally don't understand the difference between socialism and communism. Okay, don't know what that did. And a lot of them are just stuck in bloody 2016, you hurt my feelings. And it's just really insufferable to deal with. But it's that condescending, bloody savior fetish that they have. Savior complex / fetish. Like, the only reason they give a shit about trans people is so they can post it on their socials that they were at Pride. Not because they actually give a shit. Like, they turn up at Pride or, like, pro-trans rallies and that, waving their flags, saying shit about bloody... No country can be on stolen land. It's just like, what has that got to do with trans issues? Like, what has that got to do with anything? And they're just fucking insufferable to deal with. Like, that's the only word that... Oh. That's the only word that can describe them. Like... Fun fact, Desi Freeman, the bloody Sovset dickhead that's on the run, was on Centrelink payments for disability. They're only Sovset when it's convenient for them. You haven't encountered the Aussie ones. The Aussie ones, the only word is insufferable. It's going to open, or are we stuck in a loading area? Oh, there we go. Yeah, and here's the thing. They're selfish. Like, that's a good way to describe them. It's because instead of wanting to actually help people because, you know, it's the right thing to do, you're not a massive piece of shit. Oh shit, they're level 10. Aussie politics is a lot of... To summarize Aussie politics, just look up the Chasers War and everything. They cover it quite well. 15 years ago. Oh, hello. But yeah, they're not trying to improve the world or anything because I know it's the right thing to do for the future. It's because they think they're going to be better off. I'm on a controller. Ah. I believe it explained it in the prelude that I was in. But yeah, it is a lot of political stuff is just I want things my way because I'm inherently selfish. Birds. Yeah, I believe that was in Prelude 5 or whenever I was playing originally. It just doesn't explain it now. So does this go in here? Nope. Where does it want this thing to go? Yeah, the bird's on it. Where does the bird want me to take it? I believe it attempted to explain that initially, and then they just cut it. But yeah, it's just selfish people trying to justify their selfishness. Which again, fucking sucks. Yeah, there's a lot of incoherent bitching. There's a lot of... Oh, fuck. It's more varied bitching, if that makes sense. Like, we don't just have individualist dickheads, we have collectivist dickheads as well. Because again, it's this... They think they're going to be better off under communism when they're just going to be another person in the bread line. And magically socialism is off the table when it doesn't benefit them. Like, the second they can't see a benefit for themselves, it's off the table.
I never wore Karna's moonsteel helm, and never will I deserve to.
Okay. We're just gonna have a long walk. So, anything unchecked is always a shit show. And I do believe that for things like certain services and that, mandating a quality tier and a cost isn't a bad idea. Just as capitalism shouldn't be unchecked either. But hey, look where we're at. But yeah, Australia is built on the back of unions, as much as people don't like admitting that. Yes, unions can be heavy-handed, etc., etc. Yes, there's always bad apples in unions, but it has built a country based on workers' rights, and you can't argue otherwise. Oh. Like, as much as far-right dickheads don't want to admit it, and as much as all the dickheads flying the Eureka Stockade flag, it's, yeah, we're built on unions, we're built on collectivism, collective workers' rights more than collectivism. But fuck you. So, for the Americans in the audience, the Eureka Stockade was when a bunch of miners decided, fuck working for nothing. We're gonna band together. We're gonna try and we're gonna try and get some rights here. We're not gonna work. We're gonna shut down the mines, etc., etc. So they built a stockade. They armed it. They got ready, and the British came in and just shot them all and burned it down. So yeah. That's the story of the Eureka Stockade. Oh, don't tell me there's two.
True Valkane, not Kane, my father's father. Not the greatest steel singer in all the world, but the worst who ever lived. Share not your envoy heart with me. I am the glove of thumbs, the blight of ingots.
But yeah, it's this idea that they'll be somewhat better off. And that's the difference here. It's harder for the government to fuck us over because regardless of having guns or not, our rebels can just nick off into the bush. So there's literally nothing they There's nothing the government can do to stop that. So this is gear. Yeah. Is there anything we can do? But you also don't have insanely dense bushland that is nigh impossible to navigate. Like, here's the thing. Part of the Ned Kelly story and what made him so hard to track down was that all the towns and that were on his side. So they could just get supplies at a town and the town would just be like, oh yeah, they totally robbed us. Totally. Yeah. Yeah, they can just shoot you. Don't think there's much else I can do here. Unless there's something else I can upgrade. Yeah, so we don't have a right to own firearms or weapons. Like, oh, thanks, Zelman, but again, no spoilers, please. Oh yeah, I completely blanked. I should have talked to her. We're too busy talking about politics and shit. There we go.
So death breaks not my bind to bellows.
It does break her bind to fucking clothing.
And I will try to see them whole. But no, I never wore Kane's moonsteel helm, and never will I deserve to.
Ooh. Okay. I'm missing that. Okay. Sword.
Fairly made,
Axe.
but quenched
No
too
big
soon.
stick. But yeah, we're a country built on just saying fuck authority. And also with the prevailing fact that the English came in and fucked over everyone who's lived here. In one way or the other. So. Oh, no, didn't want to go back. Like, that's our entire legacy. Unfortunately, our legacy's always been mining. So we're inevitably tied to mining And mining corporations know that. It's why why our richest people are mining executives. Clive Palmer didn't get rich on his good looks alone. If you don't know who Clive Palmer is, he's essentially Australia's version of Trump. He tried to run for government multiple times under the same over-nationalist bullshit that Trump did. Ow. Fuck you. And Gina Reinhardt, well. Oh, fuck yeah, you do. The fact that prisoners lose the right to vote in your country is fucked. And that they can just throw you in prison for whatever is fucked. Doggo! I'm rescuing the doggo. Be free, doggo! Yeah, Norway's pretty good. Australia's pretty neutral. Now all I'm thinking of is the Mr. In Between scene where he prison napalms someone. Like, he's just casually talking to a bloke and he just grabs a bunch of sugar, puts it in some hot water, and then just splashes the guy and keeps walking. Fucking hell. Love that show so much. Obey the stick. But here's the thing. This is something I like to say when it comes to, like, everyone should have guns, etc. You can't stop crazy, but you can limit the damage. And the best way to limit the damage is literally to make it harder for crazy people to get guns and other weapons. Okay. Oh. Okay. We saving the doggo? Yeah, because there's just guns everywhere in the States. I do like any game where you just kick treasure chests to open them. That shit makes me smile. Like, we had one mass shooting, and they just cut down on gun ownership here. And that was the fucking Liberal Party, aka our corporate party. The party that usually would just veto that shit. That's probably the only good thing John Howard ever did in his life. Oh, you can get guns easily here if you know where to look. Like, criminals have been saying that for ages. You know what? 90-second ad break. Burb. Get burbed. Hey, get fucked. Give me my doggo. Yeah, but chances are there's going to be less gun crime if you can spot the dickhead from a mile away because they're the only one carrying a fucking gun. That's how it works out here. Sup, doggo? The problem is when you ban something, every single dickhead who's in favour of it is just going to hoard it. So fun fact, you know what happens so often in Australia that it's a cliche at this point? Doomsday cults that hoard guns. In the middle of the bush, they hoard a fuck ton of guns. It is a fucking cliche at this point. If there's going to be a joke about cults doing anything, it is being a doomsday cult in the bush and all they do is hoard guns and fuck each other. Like right where I grew up, there was one of them. And no, it wasn't the family. I'm talking about doomsday cults that set up in the middle of the bush and all they do is hoard guns and fuck each other. I'm also seeing what's under this rock. Basically, but out here it's kind of a cliche.
Found something, have you? I'll try
Doesn't
not
look
to
like
see
it.
through
Yeah, easy to conceal, but here's the thing. Out here, it is very, like, if someone sees a flash of one, and that's, again, this fucking Desi Freeman dickhead had illegal handguns. Unless you're using it for, like, target training or something, it has to be in a case. You're just gonna hang out there, Burby. Where'd it? bunch of shit that I don't know about. Cool. Back south? I should probably go to all these places and try and find all the fragments. Yeah. The only time people know if someone has a handgun is if they're a dickhead who waves it around. Hello. But it's that whole idea of why the fuck would you need one? Like, out here, there's no need for, like, organized militias or anything. Unless you're bullying Nazis. They really enjoy being organized militias up in the bush. But to be fair, a lot of them are cops anyway, or cops' children. That got found out. Victoria Police were none too happy about that, I'll tell ya. Not to mention the fact that a lot of Aussies have Irish ancestry, which means that they're not white enough for the Nazis. I keep thinking that's menu. Something like 80% of all convicts were Irish. Most people with convict ancestry have Irish convict ancestry. I keep pressing the wrong button, trying to do burp. There we go. I like how you don't kill the dogs and they just run away. Okay, randomized civvies. Yeah, that's not surprising. Squirrels! Fun fact, and this is something that anyone with convict ancestry can look into. If you have convict ancestry, you can apply for an Irish passport. So your family technically didn't lose their Irish citizenship. I think as long as... Yeah, Island's fucking cool like that. Oh, I heard about that. Here's the thing though, Australia never really had like proper domestic terrorists. Like we're kind of getting them now with soft sits, but they're not really organized. It's just stray dickheads that are just like, yeah, I didn't want to pay taxes and they repossessed my house. So I'm angry about that. And everyone just memes on them on Reddit. Basically, you're founded on religious zealotism. Burb. See, these guys can actually dodge. Not very well, but they can dodge. Yeah. Meanwhile, we were a prison colony that was founded because England really didn't like Irish people. Run free, doggo! But yeah, that was the initial idea. Then they found gold. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, let's try and find the glowy things. Unless the bird wants to show me somewhere. Nope. It is getting a bit late. I'm still not feeling great, so I might wrap it up around like the 3-4 hour mark. Unless the bird shows me something interesting. Do need to gather shit. That's where we just were. Oh, thanks for the follow. Yeah, you've kind of dug yourselves into that hole. Out here, it's easy enough to get a gun if you want one. Like, if I'm kind of on the fence of getting my shooter's permit. But, yeah. Like, it won't surprise me if shooter's permits get tightened up due to all the subsets. To be fair, a lot of those subsets are losing their shooting permits. That's what's making them angry. But, yeah. Yeah, you have to go through a background check. Here you have to go through background checks. You have to have valid permits. A big part of how Australia works is you can't just go out and get a lot of things. You have to, in advance, have all the paperwork prepared. You can't just decide, oh, I'm going to go get a new gun. You can't just casually walk into a gun shop and do that. There are gun shops. Not as many of them as there used to be, but they're there. A big one, and this is something that is pretty much common sense. You're not allowed to store guns and ammo together. They have to be in separate, locked containers. Like, a lot of people just don't understand why that is, and it's like, dude, no. You keep them separate. But here's the problem. Some people think just because I'm trans, it means I'm mentally ill. Yes and no, I am mentally ill, but it's not because I'm trans. It's because look at the world. The world is fucked. Who isn't mentally ill? Yeah, they somehow get their hands on this huge fucking armory. To be fair, a lot of them do steal it from their parents. Yeah. And that's how our gun laws work. It's not a case of, oh, you're not allowed guns. It's like, hey, checks and balances, my guy. It wouldn't be the first time, but It's also a case of sometimes the FBI might just let it happen. I think that's more likely. Oh no, they weren't a threat. We didn't think they were a threat. Oh, we were still investigating. What a tragedy. Hopes and prayers. Bird showing me anything? Nope. Sake. I'm used to games where it's this button to go into the menu. I'm used to games where it's the other one. Yeah, it's saying up here, but I was up there and it didn't do anything. But yeah, I honestly think it's just feigned incompetence. It's just like, oh, we totally didn't know. They totally weren't reported to us like 50 times. Also, the thing with this latest shooter being trans, it just screams to me they were a kid just trying to be accepted. And when they didn't find acceptance in one community, they just bounced to the other extreme. I can't remember how to switch targets. But also, it's the thing that South Park said about the whole female trans athletes in female sport thing. Anyone can call themselves trans. Anyone can just magically wake up one day and say, I'm trans. It's why you need to have, like, requirements for the sport. Oh, hey, are you on testosterone, or do you have testosterone flowing through your veins like that? But here's the funniest thing about the whole trans athletes thing. It's never the trans athletes. It's always comes down to, hey, we're salty, our team didn't win. Hey, there's a woman with slightly higher testosterone. Let's call her a trans woman and blame trans people. Yeah. Yeah, basically. There's a Red Dwarf episode about Kennedy's assassination, where they go back in time to stop it. And it just makes everything worse. There's a package here from von Stoltenberg. Who's that? Oh, that was the officer that put a bomb in Hitler's briefcase. The package that they stole from Hitler. Fucking love Red Dwarf. The CIA bloody took out our democratically elected leader because he was going to have Pine Gap shut down. Try going back here and see what it says. Yeah. Birds. Ow. And we saved the bunnies. So they can go shit everywhere and chew stuff up. Is this a tree I have to interact with? Or is this one I've got? I think this is one I've got. Yeah, it's one I've got. See, here's the thing. Other games, when I don't have anything to do, I'm just like, I'm bored, I'm gonna go play something else. This is just fun to walk around in. Like, I'm having fun just walking around blasting people. Birds. Oh, ad starts in a minute. Whether it actually does an ad, we'll find out. Back here again.
Lord Synod, the great stag will be yours come moonrise.
Still getting the
You send your
transmission. They're still called transmissions. I think I've done down here. That's the problem. Unless it wants me to go back down. Claim from Ode the Totem Ode. Okay. Wherever the fuck that is. Yeah, your government is actually your enemy. Out here, the government's not. We've got a system that makes it really hard for them to be our actual enemy, unless their name's Peter Dutton. Oh boy, we dodged a bullet on that one. The fact that he lost both the election and his seat. There's no keys at the moment. I'm sorry. This is, and it's still a closed beta.
The Fire King sent
They
word
dropped a lot of keys
to
during
this place,
TennoCon,
beyond the
but
city of
they're not doing
Terra.
keys at the moment. Yeah, drops start on the 12th. I think I saw something about that.
The old traps, sharp as ever.
Will I be playing it? I don't know. Oh, shit. Shouldn't read chat. Chat always gets me killed. It probably will. I don't know why it's sending me back through here. Oh, the Vorbear. But yeah, so there's no drops. I picked playing it today because I'm just like, fuck it, I need to get back into Soulframe so I'm not too far behind. But didn't see that before. What an odd an odd contraption. But yeah, I should have looked up when the drops are. I'm probably going to play it on the 12th. Well, the 13th for me, unless I've got other shit that I need to do. Which is very likely. But I'm just going to say this, it looks really bad when you lead with, hey, do you have a code for something? Or, hey, is there drops? When you can just sort of check that shit. Because Twitch automatically puts drops enabled. Over there. Like, I know people who'll ban for less. It's not that it's a negative thing to have happen, it's just rude. See, I won't ban for that. I'll probably just see what the fuck someone wants. But you have so many stalkers, Balfour. Now, why the fuck did it lead me to this room? Bird, you're drunk again. Must I push like the block or something? Nope. Yeah, how odd. Unless that's going to be something later. Normally has a loot chest. It doesn't have a loot chest. But yeah, Balfour, the sheer number of stalkers that seem to be magnetically attracted to you, I don't blame you. Like, here's the thing. A lot of people will ban really quick. I tend to not ban unless someone's actually being malicious or hateful. Like, it's really easy to just, without thinking, go, hey, do you have a code for this? Or, hey, is there a drop for this? Yep, sends me through there. Oh, okay. Here's the thing, if I knew what I was doing. Yeah, I'd be done in like 2 seconds, but I don't know this. I'm wandering around like a dickhead while talking to chat, so... I'll probably stream it. I don't know if anyone can get code drops. Yeah, I think you have extra codes, Balfour. I don't think I do. Because if I did, I probably would have given them away ages ago. Yeah, we were here before. I don't know why it sent me outside and then sent me back in. I don't know, I've seen some fucking dumb helmets. Okay, so I need to get in there.
Synod's collector is dispatched. Scour every yard of that tomb and prepare for him a tribute. These histories must burn, or more grooves will come.
Yeah, Balfour, and hell, Snake, if you want, we can probably... I'm probably going to stream this on the day, and if it's like a big event for it. I'll probably be really far behind, though. He looped back around. Yeah, I had a feeling it was that. I was having issues before with, like, the screen tips. Because if you missed it earlier on, I got impaled on a bloody terrain piece. Oh, okay. Honestly, didn't think my weapon was that powerful. Yeah. Sinking feeling that they really need to tweak a lot of the tooltips. Joineries. I have no idea what joineries are. Bird, why are you leading me in circles, bird? Ah, good to know. Again, a lot of that housekeeping stuff I'm probably going to do off stream. Keep hitting the wrong button. Well, that's useful. I'm not on the map. Yeah, probably between streams I'll... I'll do all the housekeeping shit. But yeah, definitely going to play more of this. Oh, hello. Bird.
Big legs! Oi! Leggy!
I touched that. Now I have. See, I wasn't getting that little guy before.
Chuck me with sludge. The cans are everywhere, huh? I was gonna show you the vault, but I'm good here. Just up ahead and left. You can't miss it. Let's see. Or was it
I love them.
right?
Well, I kind of don't like that when I'm looking at something, it's aiming at something else. I assume down there is nothing, because I can't swim. But yeah, I'm guessing that if joineries are like Former, they're probably just going to have a joinery pack. And it's probably going to be the best seller like the Former pack. It's not a bad thing. It's not the worst way to monetize a game. Fucking gacha, I think, is one of the worst ways to monetize a game. Oh god, I'm just imagining what Warframe would be like as a gacha game. Oh cool, I finally got Grendel Prime. Too bad it's a 1-star, so it's shit. Can't wait to pour all my Former into a third one. If you haven't worked it out, Snake, I fucking love Grendel. Grendel is my boy. Is he good? Yes. Is he effective? Not really. Will I absolutely be the last person left alive? Fuck yes. But yeah, Balfour, you saw me on that steel path when I got stuck in the stairs. I was not fucking dying. Like, just standing still, I was not dying. Yeah, because I couldn't just face tank everything. Oh, that reminds me, Balfour, when do you want to farm Caliban? So I'm down at some point. I still need to get Caliban. I still need the weapons from Ureli as well. Do we have a date for Devil's Triad? Winter. That doesn't help. knowing the devs, it's probably going to be like November. So they're going to announce it like right after Nabarus. Like they're gonna do Nabarus, and it's gonna be either the Nabarus patch or the post-Nabarus patch. Okay, that just looped around, I think. Because Nabarus usually runs until like mid-November, so... I do like that the door opens when the bird flies at it. Okay, is this the thing we came here for? Nature's crack pipe. Okay.
Good. Now, let your familiar be our guide. I suppose, little genius, in a way, you are.
Okay, we got the crack pipe. Let's get out of here.
Boy, the air falls heavy here. A disruption in the lay. Old Jotar wanders near.
Cool.
There's gruel among you. Synod will have me sky-wheeled if his tribute is lightened. Find the gruel and send them back to the fires of Kar.
Not here for prisoners!
Get fucked. Probably shouldn't jump off.
Reporting enemy!
I have no health, so fuck it. I'm just going at it. Yeah, welcome back. Oh, mine did that yesterday. My computer blue screened as I started stream.
The old take too much.
See, I'm getting this now. So clearly something didn't trigger when it should have when I was here the first time.
Feel the flames of more true, her arms entwined in saffron blue. But I cannot.
Oh, yeah.
fascinating. The soul severed, separate, and new. Now to find the aforementioned secret glade. Yes, I know it's not a real word.
Burb. To be fair, any girl with a big flaming fuck-off sword is usually pretty cool. Oh, is it time for the Grenier already?
Collector has landed. Make your preparations.
Again, I've never played Dark Souls. Like, I was a Nintendo kid, and I got Monster Hunter. That's my experience of this kind of control scheme. Burp. So yeah, never got an Xbox, never got a PlayStation. I still have 3U on the Wii U, so that could be a funny stream, is plugging the Wii U into the capture card. Like, I love how passive the townsfolk are to the fact that I'm an immortal fucking nature spirit. In mortal form. Just traipsing around murdering the shit out of soldiers. Oh, fuck off. I suck at rhythm games. Oh, it's technically banned, but I have it. I could stream it. As I can stream, what's it called? Hotline Miami 2. Yeah, so the whole classification thing is fucked. It's not as fucked as it was, but it is still fucked. Like, the new Silent Hill was apparently refused classification. No, it's banned in the sense that it's not allowed to be sold. Like this is the advantage of a lot of Aussie systems. The onus is usually on corporations and companies. If something's not allowed to be sold, it's the seller, not the consumer. I do like their black pants. Very fetching. So refused classification just means it can't be commercially sold. Now, I've got ways around it. And just to spite the censors, I might stream it. It usually happens when a game gets a physical release, like Disco Elysium and RimWorld both got hit by Refused as well.
The fabled glades of Underin. But where are the poison trees? The shimmering picnics? Have the old engines made it even here?
Yeah, perfectly legal to sell it privately, I believe. It's just a lot of places won't sell it. It's also why the Hotline Miami collection on Switch is worth so fucking much. Because a lot of Aussies just ordered that. Just ordered the American version or the EU version. Because it's still banned. Like, a lot of the bans get lifted. But Hotline Miami 2 is just one that they have a hate boner for. Ow. Probably a lot. Actually, probably not actually, because you can get it on Steam easily. Like, I think it finally got formally rated or something, or Steam just doesn't care. But it would be worth a fair bit, because it wasn't sold here. But Aussies are kind of used to that. A lot of stuff just doesn't make it out here. And if it does, it's a tamer EU version. Burps. I love how I've got little antlers now. They can be fined and they can be banned from selling to Australians. It's usually just a fine.
A mythical stag, the omen beast of the Dentrid people. Alcast children, all. Some way of aligning the symbolic herd? See you any magics that might offer a clue? Huh?
Okay. See, I don't mind puzzles like that where it's just like, hey, you've got special sight.
The mighty stag leads where his herd follows. An excerpt from my sterling treatise, Internal Lessons of the Antlered and Behooved.
What's there? This one's backwards. And I assume this one's the other way too. So that one, again, it's hard to tell. I just mean this. Not what I meant to do. There we go.
You have foreseen
There's things that they can do. They can prevent them from trading here.
to document these invaluable pieces.
Oh, here we go. Here's our boss, who's gonna fuck me up.
There. You're soon to be one of us. Just as you, traitor.
You fucking killed me and I got revived as a bloody... Yep.
You seek a pact with these wretched beasts? Fine. Let your fates be intertwined.
Burbs.
You defy us! Yet no child's fate's cold that for the old. Stop! The old put fire in every heart. Betrayer. The old brought abundance.
Suck.
Would you deprive us? What are you doing?
Get burbed. But... God damn it. No, put the child back. Damn it. I'm not doing this on purpose, I'm this shit at rhythm. Oh, I suck at rhythm.
Evil grasp of I.
Oh, now we fight this thing. With a stupid centipede face. Burb. Oh. Oh, I fucking did. I am really bad at rhythm. Oh. Got it. Burbs came in clutch. Oh, I noticed that. Like, they like sticking their evil spears in things. Yeah, fuck you too. I saved you.
I am dying.
eternal.
Karen. Thank you.
Again, that'll probably be a later thing. I might do it tomorrow. Sup?
You. I do not know you. You look like the klebs who skinned my lovers, who brined my rivers, who smeared their metal bowels on every wind. Yet you bear the ancient scent of kin. Can it be you are an envoy?
My spirit animal's a fucking possum. Not an American possum, an Aussie possum.
Yes. I am Garen Wood, stag of the Anduin Glades, omen lord of the Dendred herds. Envoy, I offer you the grace of my crown.
Neat. Oh. We good? Fuck, she's tall. Like, she doesn't have heels, she's just fucking tall. But yeah, World of the Apocalypse is just basically Furry Captain Planet. Ah, yes. Don't worry, my grandma still hates that I call them Jesus trading cards. And we're out. But yeah, World of the Apocalypse is Furry Captain Planet. Okay, so the full story is one Christmas, back when my mum was working at a Catholic school, she got one of the really conservative teachers as a secret Santa. And so she found a really fancy Bible in a secondhand shop. And she showed us during lunch one day. And it had prayer cards in it. And in front of my very religious grandma, I said, "Oh, sweet, Jesus trading cards." She was not amused. Me and Mum thought it was fucking hilarious. But yeah, that's where Jesus trading cards comes from. It's me committing sacrilege against prayer cards. And Balfour has just started to saying "Oh sweet Jesus" trading cards just as a thing. It's not that, it's that her faith is very important to her. Oh, fucking hell, I went in a circle. Oh, I love infecting you with things. It's great. How do I get out of here? Oh. Thank you, Burb. But she wasn't, like, angry. To be fair, she doesn't know that I'm trans, but that's beside the point. It's pretty fucking obvious. Okay. You know what, this might be a good point to call it a night, because I am fucking exhausted. So I'm going to find someone to raid, and I'm going to go have a lie down. But I should be back tomorrow. Oh, fuck off. Forgot that doesn't pause it. You know what does pause it? This. Yeah. So we'll find someone to raid. Anyone I'm following live? Probably not. Oh no, a couple of people are. Only Joshin's doing some World of Warcraft, so might as well. So hop on in that raid, and I'll be back round probably tomorrow, same time. Maybe earlier, we'll see what happens. And I'll see you all then.